My name's Thomas Regan. I'm a professional property investor here in Australia. Now, I want to talk to you guys about investing in property and how to be successful in property investing, or what characteristics and traits you want to have to be successful in property investing. Now, it might sound obvious and stupid, but you actually, in my opinion, to be truly successful in property investing, you actually have to like property investing. So if you're more of a crypto guy, if you're more of a stock guy, if you like buying if you like buying gold or whatever it be, and you're happy there, just stay there. You don't really, when you're starting out, you don't really need to diversify into too many different things. All you need to do is be confident in the type of investment class you're in, right? You need to be confident in it enough to know what's going on when the market's at its peak or when the market's at its bottom, so you can maximize the potential or the opportunity there. It's no good being, seeing people make a whole lot of money in Bitcoin, just thinking, I'm also going to make a whole lot of money in Bitcoin because my friend Jerry made a whole lot of money in Bitcoin, knowing nothing about it and spending your money on that. That is a terrible investment. A good investment, sound investment, is invest in something you know, understand, and enjoy. So then if there is an up or a down, which happens with every single investment you ever get into, you are aware of what's going on, and it almost de-risks the situation for you. Now, what I mean is, if a property market is doing poorly or well, I can somewhat see it coming, and even if I can't, I know enough about property to know that the market that is unforeseen, if unforeseen by me, will pass and everything's going to be all right. And even if these certain circumstances do happen, I've done enough research to protect myself if they occur. Now, if you just don't have enough time to be passionate or just enjoy property investing, and you can't be bothered to do the research and all that sort of stuff, there are options for you, but I would suggest just pick an investment that you actually like. It's easy to be interested in investing in property if you're in Australia, because mostly everyone has a property. I kind of say that, but a lot of Australians invest in property. It's Australia's investment of choice, and that's the way the story goes there. Now, again, if you don't care about investing in property, or you don't understand it, what I recommend for you, but you still want to invest in it, what I recommend for you is you surround yourself, or you get some sort of mentor, or you follow someone that knows what they're doing, someone that can give you advice. If you're working a full-time job or whatever, and you have a lot of things outside of that you also need to do that aren't related to property, but you still want to invest in property, I advise that you get somebody that knows about property and understands it to give you your advice, which they're getting from their passion or their interests in property, if that makes any sense. So that's basically what I want to say today. But yeah, I see a lot of people say, oh, this is the best investment, that's the best investment, stocks is better, investing in gold's better, property's better. They're all great investments if you know what you're doing, and on the flip side, they could all be terrible investments if you don't know what you're doing. If you're investing in things you don't understand, that's where the horror stories come from. That's where people make mistakes. So it just helps to be successful in property investing, at least if you know something about it, or you care about it, or you have enough faith in the investment itself. Like for my example, when I started investing in property, my first two investments, they went okay, but they just actually didn't go that well. And if I didn't care about property investing, I could have thrown in the towel at that point and just said, it's too hard, it's not for me. It's not possible that you can never make money in property, etc., etc., etc. But I moved on. I learned from my mistakes in those situations, and I cared about investing in property enough, and I had enough faith in it to push through that. And from that period of time, It's about 4 years later now. Me and my wife, we've made about $1 million in property, and that's starting with $45,000. So have faith in your investments and find one that you like, whether it's property or another, it doesn't matter as long as you care about it and you have faith in it. Go for gold. See ya. Bye.